today's topic, we are talking about workplace bullies by supervisors. Now, you normally hear of workplace bullies by coworkers and other people that don't got a damn thing to do with you or your job. But this topic is workplace bullying by supervisors. There's one thing to be held accountable for your job, but there's another thing to have supervisors targeting you, treating you different from your counterparts who are equal, and listening to your subordinates gossip about you and believing it firsthand. Yeah, that's what I said. And actually digging purposely to find negative things that you did or said. Now, the first question is, what kind of training should supervisors have? Because this person stated, at many workplaces, bullying is common. Yep, it's common. Especially with poorly trained supervisors who rely on gossip to target employees. Now, that's a sad supervisor. Because if they're dealing with gossip or involved in gossip, they shouldn't be a supervisor based on that. Gossip? Come on now. And then some supervisors hear gossip from employees that didn't get the job or are envious of the person they are gossiping about, and the supervisors believe them firsthand. They don't know these people from a can of paint, but they jump to conclusions based on what the people heard. What kind of training should supervisors have? Supervisors should have training, sensitivity training, leadership training, and every kind of training the supervisors make or encourage their subordinates to take. Emotional intelligence, all that training, once a year. The second question is, how do I deal with a supervisor who is an outright bully? Somebody answered that question by saying, the first thing I would do if he was trying to bully me is go to the home office and file your complaint. If that does not work and he continues to bully you, then you will have to have it out with him, as I have had to do once in my life. But first, I would just suggest securing another job that you like outside of the company, because once you confront him, you may not be employed there anymore. More importantly, never allow anyone, including a boss, to bully you. When I confronted my boss in a situation and I told her I would no longer take this bullshit in a very serious tone, he actually backed off. But I was more than prepared to tell him to go pound salt and leave the job. I wouldn't confront my supervisor, but I would talk to him. The way she's saying confront, it sounds like a little confrontational. But, yeah, I would talk to my supervisor about it. And if it continues Just maintain notes from day one. Maintain notes, times, days, and detail what happened, and compare that to how he or she treated a similar employee with the exact same issue. The next question is, what can be done when a supervisor constantly bullies and harasses his employees even though he is aware of it? You have each employee write down at least one instance of the bullying they were involved in. I disagree. They should write down all the instances, not just one. Have them sign each document. Make a copy for each employee that contributed and put the documentation in an envelope for your supervisors next in chain of command. Oh, that's a good idea. When you walk in to the boss's office to present the envelope, make sure you have several people with you. Yep. Pick one or two people to do the talking. Remain calm, unemotional, and professional. Keep the speech short and rehearse it a few times. Best wishes. Oh, yeah. She gave an excellent answer. Gather every employee that has been harassed and bullied. List everything that happened. Have each employee sign the document. Make a copy for each employee. And present the documents to your employee's supervisor. Oh, that's good. The next question, if an employee experiences workplace bullying from their supervisor, can they quit even if there's no documented evidence of this happening? Of course you can quit, but, I mean, if you quit and there's no documented evidence, I don't understand. Quit without repercussions? But there would be documented evidence because you're going to document it. A victim should document each and every situation that their supervisor targeted them and bullied them. The other answer said, of course, if you're facing workplace bullying from your boss and there's no proof written down, it's okay to quit. Your well-being is important, and no job is worth your happiness. I agree. And they listed some simple steps to follow. 1, take care of yourself. Your feelings matter. Don't stay in a bad situation. If bullying is hurting you, it's okay to leave. Number 2, talk to someone. Share your feelings with friends or family to get support. It can make a big difference. Plan your exit if you can. Find another job or make sure you have financial backup before quitting. It will help with your money situation. Number 4, tell HR if you want to quit. It's good to talk to your company's HR department first. They may be able to help or investigate the bullying. Number 5, keep notes. Even without written proof, you can keep a private record of what happened. It might help later if you need to take legal action. Very good answers. The next question, what are some signs that your manager or supervisor may be a workplace bully? When you or others are extremely upset by something the boss did or said, and it happens more than once, that's the key. It happens more than once without apology from the supervisor, and it is reasonably clear that there is a pattern. A pattern indicates workplace bullying. You have to have a pattern. No one is able to be resolved by talking to the boss. If it indicates a pattern that no one is able to be resolved by talking to the boss, you can take 1 or 2 instances as a signal, especially if none of the affected staff have ever tried talking to the boss about it. There are always a few people who take a lot of things the boss does wrong, the boss does the wrong way, and refuse to mention their feelings to the boss. so they can be resolved. It takes a few instances, and usually with different people involved, or concluding this is bullying. But with a real bully, there's usually no shortest shortest wait a minute shortage of instances. People should keep notes. List dates, times, what, and witnesses. That all helps if you go to senior management or HR with a complaint. And the last question is, what should I do if my supervisor treats me badly? He kind of bullies me. Get up some courage. This is the answer from a guest. Get up some courage, and when he is alone, speak with him. While speaking, show no fear. Look the person in the face. See all bullies through the lens of a psychiatrist. Know that they are unbalanced. Ask him during the conversation if he is okay. Every bully is a coward of some sort. You will notice that they leave those who can stand up to themselves. They have a situation deep in them that they cannot handle, usually some shame or blame. A person who has happiness or inner peace does not bully others. The person bullies because he was bullied. All bullies are deep down looking for love. Maybe. But, yeah. And if HR or EEO is in cahoots with the senior managers, you might as well go somewhere else. You might as well get an attorney, take it public, or whatnot, because some organizations, the senior leaders are friends with the EO, supervisor, chief, head of department, and they watch each other's backs. They may have worked together some years, they may have went to school, and they got each other those jobs in most cases. So you might have to take it to an attorney, or take it publicly. I bet they'll stop bullying it in. So if you are experiencing bullying, actually bullying by your supervisor, he or she is targeting you, and it's blatant. You can see it in emails and IMs, through Zoom calls, team calls, and they don't mind saying negative stuff or exposing their bullying ways to other people. I think they've been doing this for years. They either don't mind or they're so comfortable with it they don't realize that other people are now seeing the way they treat you. And I've seen some instances where people are actually targeted. Like, two people can be in equal positions, but the supervisor digs and digs on one person's performance or answers, and only addresses that in front of 3 or 4 other people. But they don't address the other equal employees' conduct. They just address your conduct always. And don't forget to keep emails, screenshots of everything that's happened. So, take care of yourself, and if you have to quit, quit. If you have to quit your job, make sure you get another one before you quit, because you do not want to make it hard for yourself. Until next time.